Hi there. Sienna Songbird here, streaming to you live from the office a la van life. I just wanted to hop on today and just share a little bit about some of the sort of wide reaching benefits that liver flushing can have. Some of the, as you know, as you may know about the liver flushing process, it's not really a once and done thing. So all of these results are kind of like they're cumulative, and so they build on themselves, and they can, they expand over time. So it's like we're looking at allergies, for instance, they start to first diminish, and then they eventually are fully eliminated. Digestion, again, it's improving. There's sometimes like a forward and back with the digestion because the liver is so, so intricately involved in that, like on a minute way that as you're sort of getting into the process, you can have these sort of like, oh, I got it a little bit stuck again, or wow, it's really digestive fire is going really well. So digestion is another area. Obviously constipation is connected to that, but that can definitely resolve with liver flushing. And then sort of like some of those generalized things, inflammation and pain, reducing little by little, often not like all at once forever, but some people do have that experience. I recently interviewed Kyle. If you haven't seen that interview on YouTube, it's awesome. He's been liver flushing for 11 years, and his first liver flush like relieved him of all of his symptoms. So, but that's not like it's not a guarantee, and it's not as common as more of this sort of like gradual reduction of symptoms and improvement of life quality. On that, like thinking and like the mind and the mental capacity becoming more clear, less foggy, and then the vision and direction for your life, and also the ability, like decision making ability, can become a lot better because those are all connected to the liver and gallbladder. And then another really cool one, I think, that you might not expect is that the body and the joints become more flexible as you liver flush. And there's like, again, the liver governs the tendons in Chinese medicine, and all of this sort of like the suppleness, the flexibility, and the stiffness of the body have a lot to do with the liver. So as you start to decongest that liver and like get its stiffness out, the sort of like flexibility and lubrication and resiliency like within those joints and body tendons starts to come back, which is really cool. People actually become like, whoa, my yoga practice is like, I'm way more flexible, like just on a really practical level. The skin is another one that's like really clear to see that it will start to clear up, including like chronic acne, including rashes, including eczema, including psoriasis. But the skin will start to clear, the color will improve as well, the tone and the circulation as well. And then we have things like attitude. Attitude can become also more resilient and more flexible. And also working on that irritability and anger things. Although I will say that sometimes it gets worse before it gets better as we dig into these reservoirs of suppressed emotions and toxicity in the liver. But that's what we're up to. We're like going for the true healing as opposed to just kind of continuing to cover over it. So attitude can really improve. The weight can normalize as the body detoxes, and also this has a lot to do with the hormones. So as the hormones start to stabilize and balance and normalize through liver flushing, because the liver is, a big place of metabolism of hormones and creation of hormones. So as those things start to balance out, then the weight, whether you need to gain weight or whether you need to lose weight, a lot of that is made difficult if the liver is compromised. So all of that will become more smooth and more effortless as the liver becomes detoxed. Food intolerances will fade. And then another interesting one is bones becoming stronger. And this is in a large part due to like assimilation of nutrients, improvement of the assimilation of nutrients. But that's a really, really great benefit to know about, the bones getting stronger. And, eventually we can have like long-term chronic illness, autoimmune conditions be totally cured, but also if you even just want to get on the game for preventing these things down the line, of course, we want to look at this organ of filtration and detoxification in the liver. So also useful to do if you want to avoid more serious diseases. On the hormones thing, the menstruation will also balance out. And again, this isn't necessarily a totally straightforward path or linear, because we uncover things through the process, but that is an area that is profoundly affected and improved, is menstruation and the hormones and the time of bleeding. Improvements in sexual life and functioning, all of that, juices and the hormones being more balanced, and like the flow of life force being more abundant in the body allows for that. And then on that note too, like increasing joy experienced, and like more flow states where you're really like in the zone and you just feel like everything's working in your life. So those are some of the beautiful improvements that one can look forward to embarking on the liver flushing process. It's not an exhaustive list, but I just wanted to share some of that with you. I'm excited because since sort of realizing that I was missing this piece in my path of healing chronic illness, it's really changed my life, and I feel like I'm not wasting so much time anymore, and I'm like really getting to that root cause, this congested filter. And in this day and age, we just have the onslaught is really intense, so that filter needs our attention. And so ever since last January, I started guiding people to learn how to get started with liver flushing, because some people don't want to learn how to do it out of a book and they'd rather have some more support and guidance. So I developed a program sort of walking you step by step through it. It's now like you have lifetime access to the program if you join it. There's a course that has modules broken down into lessons that all have videos, some text, worksheets to kind of just like make sure you're getting the information, some kind of quiz things occasionally. But that is mostly you can do at your own pace on your own time, and you can rewatch the videos as many times as you want. I have gotten a lot of reports of how helpful it is to sort of rewatch some of these things. And the way I built it is so that you don't even have to pick up the book. I'm just going to walk you through it every step of the way. You'll know what you need. You'll have what you need to be successful at it. I even include like recommended product lists, and just for convenience sake. We cover the preparatory phases for the flush schedule. Got a schedule document you can even print out. And I cover in the program a few like really important sort of adjunct things too, which is the colon cleansing. So we've got like really good enema tutorials on there. We also cover kidney care, and then the main flushing protocol. And then we have like alternative flushes and sort of like more advanced techniques, and then troubleshooting. And all of that is included in the program. And then there's live coaching calls so that you can have all your questions answered that weren't answered there, and just talk through it and report on your flush and troubleshoot on it. And those are live calls with me and our group every other Saturday morning. And then we have like a messenger group. So it's been going really great, and like the reports have just been awesome, and it's been so beautiful to see people taking this procedure on into their life and really like making such a big difference. Hopefully you've seen some of the stories of people who've gone through the program and what some of their flushing experience has been. But I'm excited now to be opening up a 4th cohort possibility, starting November 4th, but registration is open now. So there's 9 spots left of 10 spots. And if you are ready for this kind of, new possibilities in your health, new vitality, I'd love to meet up with you, discuss and find out if it seems like a good fit, and hopefully get you on board and work together. It'd be really awesome. So if you are interested, just drop a comment and I will personally reach out and we can get the conversation started. Wishing you all such abundant good health so that you can be free to do the good work that you're here to do, and not have health be holding you back from that, because we really need all hands on deck these days, as you can see if you look around. So if you have any questions about anything, or if I can help in any way, please reach out. I'm totally here to support you guys in the detoxification process and this cleanup of the internal ecosystem. And, and then also like I'm really passionate about nutrition too, and nourishing it and rebuilding. But in a way, it really starts with cleaning the gunk out, scraping off that disgusting filter. So let's get started with that. Wishing you all a beautiful day. Thanks. I don't know if it ended. Tried to make it end.